Alright. Lovely Horbly has ended like a week ago. And we're reviewing the ending.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been a scary, mysterious, excitement journey.
Kind of thriller.
Yeah. So, we are reviewing the ending. So, Ahjuxue, what are your thoughts on the ending?
I think it was good.
Like how it all wrapped up.
Had a nice closure to all the characters. It kind of made me have to step back and think about what the meaning of the story was throughout the whole story to get what the whole purpose of the ending was about, because the fact that Jiu and you Philip, they get each other, but Kigwang doesn't get her, even though at points in the time they kind of point in the story that they were supposed to get each other but they didn't. But so, and that even though Jiu they get each other, they're still kind of like bad luck.
Yeah.
So it kind of makes you had to I had to step back and think about what the whole meaning of it, and I liked it.
I took it this way, where okay, like those three, like it towards like when Kigwang was like confessing his feelings, that's when the story kind of like really got to me. Like Philip is like, it's like what Kigwang said. Philip is a coincidence that cut in between Kigwang and Jihu. Kigwang and Jihu are fated to be together. They are meant to be together, and he was the one who was going to save her when she hits 34, because at the age of 34 it was like the end of it for her. She was not going to like continue living. Her life was going to end, and he was her savior. But Philip was a coincidence that cut in between them, therefore it made Kigwang a step late for everything. But then it made you go like him. It's like what Ahjuxue and I were discussing before, like he understood that in this time he's not gonna get her, but the next time he will get her. That's why like towards the end he had his little boy himself talking to him again and saying, I hope you're happy. And it's like, it just makes you go like, because Kigwang, he sees ghosts and he talks to himself, and so it makes him go, I'm happy for this lifetime because Nuna's happy. She got who she wants to be with. Even though I don't get her this lifetime, I'm gonna get her the next lifetime, because we are fated to be together and we're meant to be meeting each other every lifetime. It's just this lifetime I didn't get her.
Yeah.
So I took it that way.
Yeah, I mean, kind of like for me, I took it that there's always stuff talking about fate, destiny. You're fated for greatness. You're destined for greatness. This is your fate. All that. And the two characters were fated for different things in life. He was fated to die. She was fated to get Kigwang. But what they found out was that ever since they were little, because what they were told was that leading up to all this was that Philip was just a kid dying. But then what they found out at the end is that Jihu and Philip had already been tied since they were born. And Jihu had been stealing the luck away without knowing when she was a kid, to the point where it was killing Philip. So Philip then started taking him back. And once he started taking him back, Jihu started suffering. So they were not fated to be with each other, but they fell in love with each other. And it's the whole idea for me, and it's the whole idea that you can only love who you can love. Mm-hmm. You can't choose. It's not gonna choose based off of who you're fated for. You're simply gonna love who you're gonna love, who you feel attracted to, who you spend time with, and who you want to be with, and then you're gonna love it. So that's the whole thing about you. Philip was trying to tell Jihu, don't believe in that stuff. I love you, and if you like me back. If you love me back. Don't believe in all that stuff, because when you let all that stuff control what you're doing, then you will truly never have full control of your life. And so I think with Jihu, she realized that even though she was keeping away from him, because she felt like every time she's with Philip, it's hurting Kigwang, and so she thought that if she stayed away from Philip, it'll make everything better. But staying away from Philip, did it make things better? Yeah, but she was hurting on the inside. because she wanted to be with him, and so it was kind of like love. It's a very cliche type of thing, like love conquers all.
Yeah,
that type of thing.
Like, I think what they didn't get was when, like, Ki-gwang was, he had that brain hemorrhage thingy from the car accident that he saved Ji-hyo. I think what they didn't get was that both the mom and Rang-young has already died in their place. Because, like, every 8 years, someone is supposed to die. And in the last, like, 8 years, the past 8 years, 2 person had died already. And their like curse thingy like this was supposed to end when they're 34, so they didn't really get that. They didn't really get that until like literally towards the end, when like, you know, Philip is all like bad luck and Ji-hyo's all good luck and Ki-gwang's fine and he's not going to die, and that's when they realize that like it has ended.
Yeah.
You know?
So yeah.
Overall, like, what would you rate this drama?
Overall, I would say this drama is about 4 out of 5. Again, I feel that there's certain things that they like didn't fully focus on, and they kind of could have closed it off a little bit better. And certain, like kind of like the Ki-gwang part at the end, I did kind of wish that they kind of explained that more to make it more definitive.
Yeah,
with the whole
like,
thing about the little kid saying, "I hope you're happy," and he kind of just looks at him and smiles or whatever. Because I feel like when you do that, yes, it's an open-ended ending for that, but sometimes it's nice knowing that there is a definitive answer to the story, rather than leaving open ends. Because you already know Korean dramas typically don't ever have season 2s.
Yeah.
So it's a movie in a long span. So they don't really ever have a season 2. So who knows what's ever going to happen after all of this.
Yeah. You know, like, honestly, like, I thought they could have, like, honestly, the writer stuff, like, they couldn't, with the writer, I feel like they could have just, like, really, like, pushed her story, like, to the side, not make it so huge, and focus more on, like, Yuna's character, of, like, bringing her out more, of, like, who is she? What is she trying to do? Why she's always with Philip? And they didn't really bring that out until, like, later, and so by like having those 2 side characters with them, it made it really hard for them to focus on the 3 main characters, which is Ji-hyo, Philip, and Ki-gwang.
Yeah.
And like, I thought that it would have been, yeah, it's like, I agree with Ahjuxue, like, if they would have like focused more on that, and they wouldn't give us a better, clear answer of like, okay, we get it that Ji-hyo and Philip, like, their story, but it's like, it just ends it like that for Ki-gwang. Like,
yeah,
okay, we understand, like, it's like what I said, okay, he understands that he's not gonna get her, but like, what is it? Why is it that he sees himself? We just put it in conclusion that he talks to himself because he sees ghosts, and he doesn't talk to them. He doesn't talk to them on purpose, so they don't know that he sees them. And so it's like, it didn't give us much clear answer, so we're kind of just like going with whatever we think. And so, like, I feel like they shouldn't have dragged the writer stuff and went straight into, like, okay, this is what the writer is trying to do, and then, move along. But, yeah.
Agashe had a whole drama series worth of second lead syndrome. So I'm just letting everybody know.
I've never, ever had such a huge...
And if anybody doesn't know, whoever watches and doesn't know what that is, just go look it up. Second lead syndrome.
I've never had such a huge second lead syndrome in, like, my history of watching K-drama. I've never had it. And this one, I had such a huge second lead syndrome. Like, as you guys watched the last, like, review that we did for Lovely Horribly, when it was in the middle, I was just like, oh my god, they cannot kill Ki-gwang. They kill Ki-gwang, it's like the end of it for me. Like, it's not that I do not like Park Shi-hoo playing Euphila, okay? I've seen his other drama, he's great, he's hilarious, he's a great actor. But it's like, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I'm a bigger Ki-gwang fan, and it was very, very hard to accept it.
Yes, it was. For her, at least. I'm just surprised that they kept the second lead guy alive.
Oh.
That's a win-win situation.
I'm very happy they kept him alive.
I mean, he didn't get the girl, but he didn't die trying to save the girl and the guy. So, that's a win-win for him.
But yeah, like, for some of you who have not seen this drama, like, I've read comments here and there where some people, they have not seen it, they have not given it a shot. Go ahead and give it a shot if you're into the mysterious.
It's not scary. It's not horror. It's more like thriller. So
yeah, it's not as scary as like Master Son. Okay, so if you guys have seen Master Son, like it has like those creepy things and they're in disguise and they look really gross and scary, like literally stuff like that. But for Lovely Horribly, it's not like that.
Yeah, the ghosts are just regular people.
Yeah, they're just regular people and they just come and they just have their hair messy and they're dressed in white, but they're not like, their face are not like makeup scary like how you see in like Master Son or like other horror Korean dramas. So
yeah. I mean, hell, Goblin had a more ghost accurate ghost than this drama. So
I know, and I wasn't scared of Goblin.
Yeah, him with his tongue.
Oh. But yeah, so if you guys haven't, go ahead and watch it. We do recommend it. Yeah. It's really good, a really good storyline, and it has this comedy in there.
Yeah, it has really good comedy that spells off of the seriousness of the drama, and it's a good story. It's a good story about love and why people fight for their love, and what people are willing to do for it, because every character in the story has every main character like has a main part into the story, has a love connection to each of the characters involved. For instance, Yu Philip loves his mom. He loves Ji-hyu's character. The mom loves Yu Philip because it's her son, but she also grows to love Ji-hyu because she found out that Ji-hyu was the girl that she was trying to swap the luck with. Ji-hyu loves Yu Philip's mom because she took care of Ji-hyu growing up, and she also falls in love with Yu Philip. Ki-won loves Ji-hyu. Ryan, who's the ghost, loves Yu Philip. Even Dongchul, he loves Ryan. So, and then you go off of that. Yuna loves Yu Philip, and with all those ties, that constant word love,
they were trying to fight for their own love.
Causes people to do things that, if it hurts another, to them it's right, and you got to see that what people were willing to do to gain the love of another. Yeah. So
yeah, that is it. It was a great journey.
Yes.
Lovely Horribly.
That's why it's called Lovely Horribly, right? See? Oh, Lovely Horribly.
Lovely Horribly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, a little fun thing. I'm gonna have to rework on it because Ahjuxue has to find a better picture for me. We are hoping that they show up on Running Man.
Oh yeah.
Park Shi-hoo doesn't have to show up. It could just be Ki-won coming with Ji-hyo for Lovely Horribly, because it would be very hilarious. It would be
nice to see Park Shi-hoo.
So like
he's a big star.
I don't think I've seen him in variety shows.
Well, he can be in it.
But like when we were watching it, we made fun of like who is who. Like when we heard that Park Shi-hoo's character was Yu Philip, we were like Yu Jae-suk, and then we put Ki-won and we put Ki-won as Kwang-soo, and then we put Yuna as So-min, the writer as Kim Jong-kook. Kim Jong-kook was also playing Dong-cho.
Yeah.
Haha was obviously the ex-boyfriend already. and Youngman was Sepsen. Sukjen was the president of Euphyllis agency.
Yeah. KBC.
No, it was a different one.
SBC.
No, KBC is where Kiwon works at.
Oh.
It's a different agency.
Oh, Kang. It's like Kang
something. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we did that with them.
So if anybody who watched this and you guys like that idea of doing Running Man version of it, feel free to post up on social media Photoshop versions of them as Running Man members, because I think if we do that, then Running Man, the PDs will pick it up and they could possibly do a special like that. And
we call it Running Horribly.
And yeah, call it Running Horribly. It'd be perfect. It'll be perfect.
Yeah, so we're gonna actually refix our picture, and then we're gonna we have to find a better face for some of them. So we're gonna have to refix it, and then we'll post it up too. Yeah. So, and that is it for Lovely Horribly review.
Yeah.
We'll see you guys next time.
Peace. Hello everybody. This is Ahjuxue
Agashe,
and welcome to our channel, in which we review dramas, variety shows, movies, and other goodies that we watch.
We also review products that we use and showcasing our crafts and arts.
Yeah, and hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys can, hit a like down below, and please subscribe to our channel. And we also would love it if you guys
connect with us
through our Instagram and Tapastic. And along with that, we do have a Patreon, which the link is down below if you guys want to support us and join us in our journey. We will be doing a lot more videos in the future, and we hope to inspire many of you guys to also do videos as well. Alright guys,
see you next time.
See you next time.